Hey guys, so this is my review on the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. Um, want to start out this video by saying I did not want to love this foundation as much as I do. I want to just come on here and be like, this is not worth the price, too much hype, don't buy it. Unfortunately, well, fortunately, I don't know, I love it. I'm seriously amazing foundation. Why did I not want to love this foundation? Well, two reasons. Prior to using this foundation, I was using the Bare Minerals matte. Been using it. It did give me like the powdery effect if I put too much. But I just used Fix Plus, whatever that did the job in getting rid of the powdery effect. And in my mind, liquid foundation was just thick and heavy, and I could feel it, and also this comes with quite a big price tag. I was not comfortable paying the price for this unless I was in love with it. Even if I'm in love with it, it's still a big price tag. But anyway, so the things that I mentioned, first of all, it is expensive. I realize that. I've been trying out this foundation for a good month or 3 weeks or so before I actually bought the bottle. I was using it through those samples that they give you at Sephora, and it wasn't until I finally found a good color match and I finally figured out a good way to use it that I bit the bullet and bought it. Also, this foundation is nothing like I expected liquid foundation to be. It's not thick, not heavy, it's the opposite. It's light and not thick, thin. Yeah, so the coverage, the coverage is medium buildable. It's kind of light to medium. It won't cover everything on your face. It's not a full coverage foundation. So if you have like acne scarring, if you have blemishes, I just use a separate concealer with that. My shade is Deauville, and my shade in this is fairly light. So to give you a comparison, this is in Deauville and it's light 4. I know people were laughing because my shade name is Deauville and my username is cutiegingerbread. Haha, get it? But it's not spelled dough like cookie dough. It's like Deauville. Yeah, so I apply this. I have the second half of this video is me actually applying it, and the way I use it, I know people were complaining about the lack of foundation pump in this, and you can buy a separate one on the NARS website for $6, but to me, with shipping, it would be like $12 and along with the price tag of this foundation alone. I'm not comfortable paying $55 for this and a pump. I'm just not comfortable with that. But it actually says in the directions, and yeah, it also says shake well on here. It says on the directions to use this with your fingers and to press it into your skin. I previously was using it with this brush. This is the Sonia Kashuk. I think they call it a highlighting brush. It's kind of like a 187 type brush with the stippling part. That was working really well and really working for me, but once I use this with my fingers and I pressed this into my skin and I worked with my hands with it, such an amazing effect. It works so much better. It looks more natural. It looks more, I don't want to say flawless and airbrushed, because your flaws can come through kind of if you like have blemishes, acne, scarring, whatever. But it looks more natural. It doesn't look like you're wearing foundation. It just looks like skin should look. It looks like good skin, great skin. That's as great. That's how I can describe it. The finish, it's not really glowy. It's kind of like a glow from within. So it has a little bit of the dewiness, but it's still matte. So it's kind of like in between a matte and a dewy foundation finish. Yeah. So it's pretty much all I can say about it. I definitely think it's worth the hype. I think it's worth the price tag. I wish the price tag was lower, but really like this, and I'm a big fan now. Also, I have oily to combination skin. I think so. I read somewhere that it's geared towards dry skin. I don't see that. I don't see how it would work with dry skin. I don't have dry skin, so I can't say, but if my skin is feeling kind of dehydrated, I feel like it starts to not look as great as it usually does. So I don't know, if you have dry skin, definitely, if you have any skin and you don't want to spend this much money and you just want to try this out, get a sample. I just highly recommend just get a sample, use it with your fingers, and you'll see how it is. So I'm going to put in a clip right now of me actually applying the foundation with my fingers. I didn't show the part where I put on concealer, under eye concealer, and bronzer, stuff like that. This is purely like a foundation application clip. And so for concealer, I use the MAC Select Cover Up concealer for my blemishes or acne scarring, and this is in NC20. And for under eye, I use Benefit's Erase Paste in medium and kind of running out. And I just set that with Powderflage under my eyes. I'm going to put in that clip of me applying the foundation. Highly recommend. Really, really loving this foundation. This could be my holy grail foundation, and it's the best one I've tried to date. So, yeah, so here is me applying it.